Hello, everybody. This is Jack, and let me know I'm hearing me well. We're getting ready for 1 hour other training, and we have, of course, a special guest. I don't want to speak too much about it before we go into content, and I want you to ask a question. So the question is actually, what is holding you back to sign up clients? What do you feel if we solve this problem? If we would imaginally fix that one problem, what would it be that you can sign up clients? So let me phrase it a little bit. What is the biggest problem you face to sign up clients? Do you guys see my screen? Let me make it a little bit bigger. Okay. What's the biggest problem? Deliverability. I love that. Deliverability. So providing deliverability. Deliverability.
Fulfillment.
Fulfillment, yeah. That is actually my language. Fulfillment. Okay, we have always Google Checker. Huh? I will manage it. And see and hear. I don't know what that means. Oh yeah, that's the that is my audio and my screen. Thank you. Finding clients who are interesting. Okay, so finding hot prospects. Okay, that's my language. Prospects. Explanation of benefits in downtime terms that clients can relate to. Oh, whoa, that's a full sentence. Okay, I'm glad that Cynthia's on the back because see now those things. Any other questions? If so, think about it. If we solve this for you today, if we solve that for you, well, and what would that be? If I had a magic, how do you call that? You know, switch.
Magic wand.
Yeah,
Magic
and I would clap in my hands and it's solved. That's yeah, of course I want that, but let's see what it is. What it needs to be: finding customers, confidence spending on business. Okay. Okay, so I can relate to that. Okay. Any other things? Needs to be a little bit more. But what is the one thing you want, Aline? You have probably also one thing. I'm sure you have one thing. What do you guys think? One thing. What's the biggest problem you face? Maybe two problems. What to sell? Okay, actually deliverability. What to sell? I love that. Fear for approach anybody. Arlene, you? Oh my God, we can fix that. You are so good. Everybody wants to work with you. I know nobody in the world. Now, maybe that's a little bit strong, but you are a very rare person who's so honestly. So you just have to. They just have to get to know you, correct? They just have to get to know you. It's really they have to get to know you. You are good. You don't need to change anything. You just have to get to know you. Promise. Everybody will like you. You are far better than you think. Closing the prospect for the sale. So the closing. Anything else? Okay, let's feel free to add an item. Okay, so you probably heard already Cynthia on the back end. So I don't know. Everybody knows Cynthia. I think by now you know, correct? Enter yes or no. Enter yes if you do, and enter no if you don't do. So, hi Patty. Thanks for joining. So Cynthia, everybody knows you, but do they really know you? I don't think they really know you. That's what I think. Huh? It,
Well, who really knows anyone?
yeah. Now I feel Arlene is where you were a year ago. You had not the confidence and you kind of had not the success with online marketing, and you were not sure what you was doing was working. And you figured it out, correct?
Yes,
And maybe you can
yes,
speak a little bit without need to go in very detail, but that you figured it out.
sure. So I know exactly how all of you feel because I was really actually very, very scared because I feel like for me, even just a year ago, I was terrified of fulfillment. And I was terrified, what if what I'm doing doesn't work? And I was terrified because when you look at all the different digital agencies out there, and I'm in Southern California, there are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of them. And if I did a search in Google Maps, I would see thousands of digital agencies out there. So I was in a very high level of fear. And, he did help me out a lot. I had started helping him with the messaging on the Rapify. And just I knew that if I said yes to that, even though I was terrified even to do that, I knew that it was going to do so much to help me. And so that's why Jack asked if I could help him do this boot camp because of course he has all the tools, but it's all connecting that all together and then hopefully helping to give you guys the confidence because I know so very deeply how terrifying it is and how terrifying it can be. So for me, I do have a very strong background in sales, and so that's a lot of what I'm going to bring to this boot camp because what I did is I used my experience in sales, and when I shifted everything to more asking questions and listening to my prospects, they always told me what they wanted, and then I just had to present it. So that's how I developed my own system now for digital marketing and for the services that I offer, and for what I'm going to be teaching on this boot camp on Friday and Saturday with Jack. So what you're going to find is, with everything that I'm going to be able to show you, is it always starts with a strong foundation, which is website. So we'll talk about that, whether it be helping them with their messaging or, even giving them and getting them a new website. And then I'm going to show you exactly which tools I use. They're going to be tools and then also trainings that Jack has. And so the reason why I say tools and trainings is because the services I offer, of course, like the Instant Connect tool, the way I package that with the managed hosting. Also, I've used Jack's Google Ads training course and I offer Google Ads. So, I'm going to bring that in to kind of show you examples of what I do for the pricing and, how I service my clients with that. I also, the Google Business Profile, that's all part of a strong foundation. Jack does have a training on that as well. So I will talk about that as well. But what I'm going to do especially is I've had a few guest appearances on the webinars, and I kind of go through step by step by step. And a lot of people on there wanted to find out exactly how I actually do it. And the reason why I have people actually begging me now to take them on as clients is because I do research before the discovery meeting. And then after that discovery meeting, then I do research. And I let the research do all the work for me. And so what I'm going to be showing you is the cool part is, whoever's attending, I mean, they can pick a prospect and I can show them step by step by step exactly what I would do if I was going to be working, if I was going to be meeting with them, and then we can, even continue if we can get more answers on what that prospect would like, or I can kind of anticipate what I think that prospect would like. And then also, I actually worked with the original company. It was GoTo.com, later Overture. They were the Ideal App company that came out with the whole PPC model that Google copies. And I was on their original sales team, and I was the person who originally sold to large corporations like Sears and Intel and Dell. I even got Disney as a client after we won a $21.5 $21.5 million settlement against them. And I was able to take on Disney Store, Buena Vista Pictures, Buena Vista Home Entertainment. So I have a way of whatever I'm doing of putting things in a system so I could follow it step by step by step. Now, it took me a long time to figure this out, but I'm going to share it with you so that hopefully it can give you all the confidence to get the clients yourself. And so one of the portions that I am going to be going into is really understanding search philosophy, understanding the secrets that they kind of taught me. And I've used those secrets to find a lot more opportunity for my prospects than 98% of other digital marketers out there. And I have to say, like, even in my networking group, I am up against 3 other marketers in my networking group. And when I'm the newest person, and when people meet with me, they've already met with the other ones or they're working with the other ones. And I have to tell you that by following this process that I do, I don't have to ask anymore to take them on as a client. They basically will either say sold or I'm going to work with you. I talked to the other ones, but you're so different and you really know what you're doing. And I'm telling you, you can just let the research do the work for you, and it will give you the credibility and the trust that you need. So that's what the portion that I'm going to be working on. And then the cool part is, Jack and I have also been trying to work on how to convey messaging, right? Because our website messaging is really, really very important. And Jack was working with ChatGPT, and we were kind of playing with it, together. So Jack's even going to be teaching a session on using ChatGPT, and we can maybe even work on a couple things by instructing. If we can do the research, then we can even try this out and instruct ChatGPT to create like a web page or create a sales page. So that can also help with the fear of fulfillment for messaging, because even myself, I was terrified of that, really, really terrified. And then after seeing ChatGPT, it helps take away the writer's block that people may have. And I think it'll be really, really fun for us all to kind of put that all together and show you all how you can do it as well.
Okay. the objection comes in. I love it. I love it. That put us to work. Okay. So those are not always easy questions and maybe confronting. So we will see how we go.
Okay.
Okay. So deliverability fulfillment. So what to sell? Is this covered or not?
Yes, it'll be, and it's going to be, Jack's products.
We didn't give the name. I needed to give the name. I call it the 1, 2, 3 system because it's easy. Huh? So we will cover it in the 1, 2, 3 system. The deliverability is you do a website review, you make a recommendation what need to get changed. Either you do the website by yourself, or you do somebody else, or you hire me or somebody else. then you do some SaaS products which you set up, and the setup is easy. And since you're asking that, I will demo the SaaS setup. Okay? So this will be covered. Okay, I will promise. I promise. Finding hot prospects. Are we covering that? Which clients to target?
Yes, I'm going to talk about how I'm finding them and the different ways to find them. And then I'm also going to talk about the types of clients that you can charge more for, more for your services.
Okay, types of business more, correct? Or what is it?
Yes, yeah, types of business owners or businesses.
Yeah. Okay, just make sure. Explanation of benefits in downturn that clients can relate to. Oh, okay. Explanation of benefits in downturn. So downturn means recession, or what means downturns in this case?
No, it means so that it's not using I think they're talking about not using the technical words that so many digital marketers use, and that's part of why I'm also very, very.
That's actually your specialty, correct? The wording.
Yes, the wording, because you need to explain it in a way that they understand.
This is Cynthia's special, I promise you. She is really good in wording. Far better than me, because I think technical. Okay, then finding, so this is included. I promise you, this is included, because and actually this is your specialty. Okay, finding customer confidence spending on business. Okay, now, so Google, 80% of the income via Google Ads. There's still many businesses spending on paid leads. So if the economy is 5% up or 5% down, that doesn't mean that 95%, that is still 95% is doing well, correct? So that means the world doesn't stop when there is 1% recession or 1% increase. You should not look at those small percentages. You should look at the big pictures, and the big picture is that business always need more clients in good times and in bad times. And we will cover which business to go after. And the quick answer is business who are already spending money, like on Google Ads. That's the easy answer. Fear of approach anybody. So yeah, that is confidence, huh? We what?
I was thinking for that, because I know that's a big fear, especially if you're not in a networking group. And one of the things I was thinking is, Jack, your new system that you're putting together for Connect Boss, and then connecting that with the people that are already advertising on Google. I think that's a really good opportunity, because if they can maybe use that system that you're putting together, right, to get Connect Boss clients, I think that could be a good option for them.
So the person who said fear of approaching anybody, if that person or you feel the same, you can submit a business you want to go after, and we will analyze that business for you. So the only thing you have to do is use what we prepare for you during the training. Does that make sense? So if you don't feel confident, or you have a hard time to do a business review, we can use as an example in the course. And actually, we can just role play a little bit. Role play usually comes from knowledge and expertise. Yeah, I agree. So the training will be that good that you are knowledgeable, that you know all the steps. It's not a 1 hour training. This is a 2 times 3 hour training. Huh? Yeah, this is the boot camp, 2 times 3 hours, $99. And I did the math. $99 divided by 6 is It's $15, something like that, correct? $16, $16 per hour.
Yeah.
It cannot get cheaper than that. Cannot get $16 per hour. That is 10 years ago rate, correct? We shouldn't do that, but we
And
did.
so I will have a list of all sorts of questions that you can ask so that you don't have to be worried about to ask
Okay,
them
okay,
during
okay,
the interview.
okay. So list of questions. Okay.
And then the portion, you know, because one of the things I put in there is what to take notes on, and I realized I didn't really explain that very well. But when you're doing the initial research before you even meet with them, that's what it means is you take notes, because then I'll kind of show you how to take notes and then how to create questions around what's going to really identify or get them thinking even before you do the main research. So it's going to intrigue them while you're doing your first discovery meeting.
Yes.
Okay, so we're on number 6, closing the prospect for the sales. So I will also have a whole list of questions, and then I'll go through the philosophy of how you get, you know, several yeses first. And then if you need to ask, you can ask, and I'll show you, you know, I'll list out how you can ask as well for the sale. However, when I've been following this, I got to tell you, I haven't needed to ask anymore. Because not only am I going to show you how to do the research, but I will also give you my sample example of the steps, the whole marketing plan I put together, which is very simple. And you can just copy it, and then you can put in your own pricing, and then you can just put in your own client's name so it's custom to them.
Okay. Getting started. Yeah. Now, what shall I say about that? Getting started. But it's not. When I was 10 years younger, yeah, that is me. So let's see how I can. I don't know. Okay. So how bigger your financial need is, how higher your success rate is. Okay, I feel this. If you have problems with getting started, then you not really need the money. For me, when I started 10 years ago, there was no way that I would not succeed. That is applied to me. I know not everybody's like me, so it's a little bit hard to answer that question. So how to get started? Now I feel for most of you is getting results motivates you to continue work with this system. That is probably what it is, correct? What do you feel, Cynthia?
Yes, and I was going to share that if you can find just one person, one business owner that you, through the tools, can help, you just need that one. And you need to prove it to yourself, because that's exactly what I needed. I needed to be able to prove to myself that what I was offering was that it worked. And so I started off with one, and I did have one. And then as I learned different things, I just kept adding more and more things to, you know, and because everything that I was doing for him worked, I did give him like a discount at first, but now he pays me over $6,500 a month. And just anything I take to him, he always says yes because it works. But you have to start with the one thing first and the one client first. And so I'm sure maybe you might have somebody that you know that has a business and one of your tools can help them. You can, start that way. Maybe someplace that you go that whether it be you go to the dentist or go to the doctor's office, or a restaurant that you like to go to, you can implement one of your tools there, and so you can just prove it, because I understand you want to prove it to yourself so that you have no problem talking to people, because otherwise you have that fear that, oh my gosh, what if I take them on as a client and then it doesn't work? That's a very scary feeling, and I had that exact fear as well.
Okay, does it answer the question? 7, getting started is get results, motivate. Get them to know, like, and trust you. Oh yeah, you are very good in that. So why do they like you and trust you, Cynthia?
I think it's because of the research that I do, where I am doing the marketing plan for them. I don't charge them anything for it. And then when they see the research, it's, I have all the tabs open, and I'll show you all how to do that, just what tabs to keep open and what to go to first and how to explain it all. When I do that, they actually see how knowledgeable I am, and I can guarantee you that no other digital agency is even doing any of that to explain it to them so that it makes sense to them, and then they see what their reality is out there. And so I just I signed up a new real estate broker. Well, he's been doing real estate, a new client. He's a real estate broker who's been doing real estate for over 30 years and hasn't invested anything into marketing, and has talked to all the other marketing people in my networking group. But because of me doing it this way, he's like, yes, finally, he said, I trust you. You obviously know what you're doing. And so he's getting started with me. So that you'll see this process, it takes all the pressure off your shoulders.
So in my language, the 1, 2, 3 system set you apart and build up the trust. Did I summarize that good?
Yes, and one last thing I did want to say is, because I'm going to arm you guys with all sorts of questions, people like other people who listen to them. And I have to tell you that I've gotten compliments on my conversations with people, and all I've done is I've asked them questions and interacted with their answers, and maybe said, oh, well, tell me more about that. And I've had people actually compliment me on it was the best conversation they ever had, and they're the ones who did all the talking.
Correct. You formulate your question in that way that you have them do the talk, huh?
Yes. So, and
Okay.
that's what I'll be giving you a list of open-ended questions, and then we can talk about that as well, on how you can even, formulate your own open-ended. They're called open-ended questions. It gets them talking.
So I think we already included a logical sales process that the non-technical understand. Yes, included. See above. We spoke about it. Credibility. So that is the point. Do you feel when they sign you up, they do that because you showed what you did for somebody else? Yeah, maybe you did. Maybe you do. Yeah.
I do. However, that's for a product that you don't offer, Jack. That's the only one where I have to show proof of. However, for the other things, because what I'm going to be showing on this boot camp is going to be the products that you offer. I've never needed to have show any kind of credibility because the research and Google is credible as they are already.
So that is the trick, I think. So Google is the judge. I know, but huh? So
Mhm.
Google is telling or showing what needs to get fixed. So it's not because you tell them what to do. We show them what Google tells them to do. And in the discovery meeting and in the presentation, we show them what Google thinks about their business listing, etc. So you don't need the credibility because we use Google as the judge. That's correct. Is
Mhm.
that correct, Cynthia?
Exactly. It
Oh
takes
yeah.
all the pressure off your shoulders.
How complicated is your system? Does it involve a lot of monthly subscribers like ClickFunnels? Oh,
No,
subscriptions like ClickFunnels? No, 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 no,
no, it doesn't.
no, 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 no. Is she willing to tell us her monthly income today? No, I wouldn't do it. But she already said that she I think I forgot the number, but it was $6,000 to $7,000 one client. And not all the clients pay that amount, I think, but you have several
Mhm.
clients paying you more than $1,000 per month, correct?
Exactly, exactly. And then
Yeah.
I'm just, like I'm just also just start. And then remember, I barely started going to the networking meeting or started networking, well, to where I'm taking on more clients consistently at the end of October. So, I'm still very new. However, with all my meetings, even this last couple weeks, I had two presentations and they both said yes. And they're both getting started with me. So I have given some discounts to some that, they touch my heart, right? So okay, so I have only one client that's paying me 500 a month, and I have another one that's paying me 700, and those are the discounted ones.
The, is the research you do time consuming and difficult? Uh, it
It's
takes
not
about,
difficult. It's
it's not
easy.
difficult, but it takes a day, not? What did you say
It
last
takes,
time?
and sometimes it does. Sometimes I like get really into the weeds. But I'm going to break it down into like do search on this, do a search on this, and so we'll do step by step by step. But it can sometimes take a little while when I find the hidden angles through using the keyword tool that I might show them those results. So it's really not difficult at all. I
No,
would
no,
say a bit time consuming just because you want to make sure you have all your ducks in a row to cover everything.
and that has certain reasons. One of them is that you want to play Google as a judge. The other one
And
is you do the presentation in such a way that they going to ask you to fix it instead of you have to sell yourself. So the presentation is the selling element.
And I got to tell you honestly, so now that I've got the system down, it did take me a day because I had to develop the whole my presentation, right? I just basically it's a Word document that I just use the same Word document and I change their name, make sure the wording's right, make sure I change what their objective is and that type of thing. So I've been for the last two, I maybe spent a couple hours each, and that was it at the most. And I had everything done, all the research and the presentation, the whole plan to present to them, and it was easy. So it did take me a long time at first, but now it's only taking me about a couple hours from start to finish.
Can I do that if I had not really success in the past?
Yes, you can, especially using the tools that Jack has. You might want to, get the, Google Ads training, if you're going to offer the Google Ads, I would highly recommend you do that. That's what I did, because even though I came from the company that pioneered that whole concept, I hadn't done any Google Ads at all, and I barely started doing Google Ads last year. So, and I did Jack's training for the Google Ads to get started. And then, I did a online training also for the Google Business Profile, and then recently discovered something else that I hadn't seen before, and that's also working, and I kind of worked that in. So I would just, recommend, maybe those two.
How long is the learning curve to get to speed what Cynthia knows? So how long does it learn to learn the system?
So you'll have the whole system, I mean, you'll learn it by the end of the boot camp. You'll learn it. Now, it's up to you to implement it and to actually do it, right? So everybody's different. But if you're on the boot camp, you'll learn the whole system and you'll have everything that you need to do it. And you'll have like a kind of like a little checklist of do this first, this. So you'll see how easy it is. It's very simple. And I'm definitely not a complicated person, and I'm definitely not a highly technical digital marketer. Don't know how to really use WordPress. I'm not, that great on that kind of stuff. So
Good.
it's just up to you to practice.
What is your monthly expensive of Jack's programs you use?
Well, what is it? The agency bundle, right? I also do, I have had instant reply, but you have the Connect a Boss, which is what, 49 plus, the calls, right? And I think my client calls average around 21, so far, maybe $21 a month. But the agency bundle has that, I believe, right? Right, Jack?
I have two agency bundles, but what you need likely is the agency bundle plus Connect Boss. I think that covers a lot.
Yeah.
So less than $200, less than 1/5 for one client. So cost is peanuts. Is Cynthia one person shop?
Yes, at this point I am.
But she used my support. Yeah. So I have her back, and you have him too. So
Yes, I just sent a request over because I couldn't seem to get,
yeah,
I'm having problems with the WordPress site. So I
yeah.
just sent one over
So
to try and help me
you
install
have
the
my back,
checkbox widget.
and me back is my support. So if you need to install the widget on a website or something weird, you need to have something fixed on the website, and use one of my websites. We will fix it for you. Link to the agency. Yeah, this is not really a sales webinar, but agency bundle, Jack Hopman, agency bundle. Dit is a good bundle. Yeah, this is a good bundle. Do you do the Google Ads and reporting too? Yeah, you do, correct, Cynthia? But you don't
I
need.
do.
But
You guys are
but
gonna laugh.
Google
You're
Ads is
gonna
not
laugh when you.
Google Ads not difficult, but we can do that for you too. If you don't like Google Ads or whatever, okay, we can do it for you. So just sell it, and we will do the work. Done for you. And
Yeah, and I
we
really
do
for the reporting, I gotta tell you, I just do screenshots of it. I don't even know how to use a Google Ads reporting inside because
so
I never took the time to learn that, honestly.
yeah.
And they don't care unless it's just as long as their phone's ringing. honestly. I mean, I haven't found so far.
Now, a part of your success is the discovery study. So you're not setting up Google Ads because they promote a certain service. No, in the discovery time frame, you're going to explore what are the best services, what are the best keywords, and what should be the message on the website and those things. So once you have that nailed down, what you want to promote, and it becomes much easier to set up. We don't do Facebook ads. Now, Cynthia is kind of in my camp. I don't know you, but we are not a social promoting company.
I don't like social media at all.
Yeah, we
I
are not
just don't have time for
specialized
it.
in this. I'm a technical person. I'm a Google person. That is just how I'm framed. I'm very good in math and just clicked with me. So, and Google Business is very important. Yeah, you want to do that. Google Business, website, Google Ads, Connect Buzz, very simple things. Very simple things. There's nothing but we do complicate. We do certain things. And that's the beauty. We only do a few certain things. So you don't have headache, what you all need to learn and do. Because now I will be honest with you, okay? So one of my member asked me on Facebook message, "Hey Jack, I want to buy this," and I'm thinking, yeah, it's good. I have no problems that you buy it, but that also means that you check all your emails and check all the sales pages and think about an hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, shall I buy it or not? That is all energy. That is all time. All those sales pages give you such a good feeling that you should buy it, correct? So be honest with me today. Okay? Did you check at least one sales page out today? Did you, yes or no? And were you thinking about it and checking about it, huh? Huh? And spending time on it. And if you did spend time on it, huh? Only yours. Huh? You, Rick, I should send you a prize. Send me an email. Huh? That's the best answer. But you have to be careful with your time and come to a conclusion what you want to do and where you want to focus on. Because at the moment you focus, you get results. Believe me. As soon as you decide what you want to do and get focused, you will get results. Because everything is, you can learn. Nothing is really complicated. Huh? If you just put effort into it and focus on it. Now, what we do, we give you a system with simple tools to make money. So focus, get you results. That is pretty sure. That is not, you don't have to go to the university to understand that. The universe actually is also that way. You don't do 10 masters at the same time. You do only one master, correct? So that's also a type of focus. You just can only do so much in a day. And you only want to do so much in a day. You don't want to do this today and that tomorrow and all get headache and things. Whatever you decide, it already changed fast enough, correct? It's not that, when you learn something and tomorrow it's the same. No, it's about the same. So it whatever you focus on that has already new ideas, new technology, new change that you don't feel bored. Okay, so that's what I feel, and I say this already 10 years. Have you ever come to a local market guru and what he said 10 years ago, he still says nowadays? Yeah, watch on my replays 10 years ago. Some of you guys probably know me from a long time, and I never have changed my opinion on certain things. So that's need to focus and do revenue producing activity. Yeah. Now, there's one thing I said. Patty said, "I know Jack from 2011." Patty, you're probably a winner. I don't know. Huh? I came online in 2011. So what I wanted to say. Now, I was one of the first said you always want to go after the recurring. Now everybody says that, correct? Now everybody is it. I said that 10 years ago because I came from an kind of like Cynthia. I came from a corporate world, and we know certain things. We learn certain things, and you work in projects and big projects. That is when I decided. Now, when I started my own company, I don't want a shipment department. I don't want to create physical products. It's all too much work. I want digital products, huh? Much easier. So that's one of the things I decided because I had that experience. Too much work, huh? And the margins from car companies like Ford and GM, they are happy if they make 10% profit. Can you imagine that? They are very happy if they make 10% on a car. They are very happy. I say, what is that? No, you have 1,000, 100,000, 200,000 employees, and at the end you are happy with 10% profit. I said, that's and I have been in that industry too. So all very small. And Rick said Walmart's happy with 3%. Yeah, they are huge, I know, huh? But it's not where you want to be in. It's not what you want to be in because look at Cynthia, huh? Cynthia makes no, I will not hit her on a certain number, but she makes far more than 10,000 and let's say 20,000, okay? And her cost is $200. $200. How much is $200 on cost? Maybe more, $200. Maybe she has another tool. Let's say she make $400 on cost. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Okay, she doesn't pay me $400, so maybe she has another tool. So let's say she make $200 and cost and profit is 20,000. Okay, the income. How much is that? Is that 1% or 1% is that 1%? It's 1% cost, correct? Do I do them? That means, okay, now it comes 99% profit. Can you believe that? That is digital marketing. That is the business I want to be in. I discovered that in 2007. I decided on this business. That's really true. In 2007, I need to be in that business. Oh, she has a computer and a laptop, probably a little bit more cost, correct? But let's say she had 2% cost, nothing, huh? And then she had 98% profit. Okay, we want you to be in this position. We want you to be in that position. That is our goal. Who wants to join us? Who wants to learn the 1, 2, 3 system? Enter yes or no. Do you like to learn this system? I call it 1, 2, 3. Maybe we should give it another name, but I tried 1, 2, 3 system because it's easy. Ellen said I already joined. Rick said I already signed up to it. John said yes, Jack. William said yes. Tyrone, yes. Anish said, Anish, you signed up. I saw it. Thank you. And John said yes. Lasker said yes. I am ready to take action. Carl said yes. David said already signed up for. Good. The link. What is the link? I don't know. This is not the link. This is not the link. This is the link. I put it also on Jack Hopman website. Jack Hopman. If you scroll down, you see here the link. Nice banner. My wife created a banner. Guys like it with his hands. Kind of like, you know, that's the boot camp. Teamwork. Yeah. My wife, she creates the artwork. And she doesn't want me to say that, so don't tell anybody. Yeah. So it's 2 3-hour sessions, yes. So Friday, 2 and Saturday. But I already created the membership site, the framework. You know, it's nothing. The framework, you get access to this membership site, and then welcome and the 2 links to join the training. And then probably I'm now timed out. And this is the agenda. Oh my God, we are so professional, huh? So this is the content from day 1 and day 2. Will there be any follow-up? No, maybe, maybe not. It's not included, the follow-up. But maybe we do, but it's not included. Replay will avail. Yes, a replay will all in this membership site. Replay will all get in this membership site. You will have, I don't know, lifetime is maybe long, but you have time enough to watch the replay. I don't want you to start 10 years from now. I want you to start next week. So, I'm sorry to hear, Walter, but we will have the replay. So if you have other obligations, you know, and Walter has a very good one, so you watch the replay. How long will we have access to the recording? Now, at least a year, but I don't know. You know, I don't know. If I say lifetime, you understand 30 years. No, probably not 30 years, but a year, of course. Christoph said, how good is this service? It's very good. Google Business Profile is done for you. Is really good. I promise you. It's undervalued. It's really undervalued. Okay. This and this are very good services. I used to spend $40,000 per month on PPC, Yelp, and Home Advisor leads. I owned a big plumbing company. Wow, very good. Thanks for joining, Andre. Let's rock it together. Do we need agency bundle? You do not need agency bundle. You do not. And if you have instant reply, you really don't need it. Okay, instant reply is good. I signed up for the bootcamp yesterday. Is it learns about Jack product? It's not really a training about my products. We just mentioned which products we use. If you have a question about a certain product, we will answer it. But I'm not going to make this a selling Jack products bootcamp. It's about the system. So you will learn the system. Okay? You will learn the system.
So it's basically
that's the meat.
Yeah, it's basically about how to use this system to easily get new clients and connect the products that you have. So if you have other products that aren't Jack's products, you know, we can address that, because I do have other products that aren't Jack's products as well. So, you know, we can talk about where that will fit in.
Yeah, it's not this bootcamp is not a trick to buy more products from me. It's not. This is a bootcamp to hopefully that you get a system and get results. That's the goal.
And give you confidence. That's what I needed, confidence.
Yeah. Arlene, I love that you joined. I really love. and I hope I can fix your confidence. Okay. Often it is not. Often it is not your skill or your knowledge. It's the trust. So it is. How do you say this? You have to trust the system. Okay. Now maybe this is a strange question. I don't know. I just throw it out. Okay. Who of you guys can swim in the water? Huh? At that moment, the first time, you also had not the trust, correct? And all of a sudden you could swim because your teacher learned you certain things to do, huh? Ali said, no, I couldn't even learn to float. Okay, not a bad example then, huh? So Floyd said, is the cost of the boot really only $99? Yeah, I agree. It's ridiculous low. I know. Aline, how can I say it? I will take you by your hand, okay? I will take you by your hand. Okay. You will not with your head below water. All it has really ever been for me is knowing there was someone I could get an answer from when I got stuck. Yeah. Floyd said I would be able to attend on Friday, but not Saturday. Would be able to do the recording for Saturday. Yes, yes, yes. The recording will be here. All this will have more menu links. I just started to do the framework. Okay, and you will get access to this web. So when you log out, you get access to this with your username and password. You log in, and here you see the recording plus the templates plus the question plus what did we promise? I don't know what we promised. What did we say? What they get?
Well, there'll be, like the step-by-step,
Step by step, yeah.
basic, yes, and even the sample of what I use to present the plan. So that a template on that, so they can just kind of copy and paste if they want to use that and customize it for their clients. And then everybody, please be forgiving because this is going to be my first boot camp. I've never had or done a boot camp, so of course I need to build up my confidence too for doing this boot camp.
Yeah, that is good. Now, the best presentation is when things don't go perfect. Believe me, the best thing what you can do is you make a couple of mistakes. And maybe you can say, I cannot do it without mistake. That's only good. Because when you do certain things wrong, you're not a smooth talker. Nobody wants to buy from a smooth talker. You want to be honest. You and you want to across honestly, and that you only become across honestly when you how do you say that, when you
Make
stay
mistakes.
with you are. You don't want to pretend somebody else.
Oh, yes.
So as you know, I have an accent. I'm not going. I cannot change, but I'm not going to change because my accent is really not hurting me to get new clients. Really, it's not. It is all my knowledge when I speak to somebody else. It's all my knowledge. It's really what it is. And now I'm not shy. That is true, but it is. I don't think any client ever have said your accent is a problem. So I'm not perfect. I know that, but probably you are not too. Nobody's perfect, and that only increase the trust because they don't want to speak with smooth talkers. They want to speak with people who are honestly, and And the nice system on Cynthia, I feel, I probably said it earlier, is that she used Google as a judge. So we're not telling them you are bad, your website is bad, you get bad reviews, you get bad ranking, your company sucks. No, we let Google show certain results, and they get the message. And then they, at a certain point, they say, hey, can you fix this? So who's on the fence? Who is thinking, Jack, shall I join or not? Tell me if you are on the fence. I don't know how you spell fence, but it's kind of F-E. Okay, who's on the fence? Okay, Arlene's on the fence. Carl's on the fence. Who's on the fence? What, Carl, do you need to know to jump over that fence? Gareth said, I think I'm climbing over the fence. Gary, I missed you. What can I do that you climb over the fence? Oh no, already joined. Good. Okay, I already signed up for the
Well,
bootcamp.
and I have to say, when I do my, like when I present everything, I tell my, I guess, prospect right away that I'm just doing the best job I can do for them, and they're not going to hurt my feelings if they don't join. And you take all the pressure off in the very beginning. And so, and that's all we're really here to do, is just do the best job that we can do for somebody, and they will see that. And, if it's right for them, it'll be right for them. If it's not, there's so many other people that need help. And so that's the way that I approach it. And so in your, I would say, like, I don't want to try to convince anybody, if this is going to be right for you, right? Just, see how you feel inside. And if it's not right for you, then it's not right for you. And that's okay too.
Okay, we got Carl and Arlene to sign up. Somebody else is on the fence. Would like to have more information. Floyd said, I just signed up. Thank you, Floyd. Carl just signed up 1 minute ago. William just signed up 2 minutes ago. Arlene signed up. I saw Arlene. I remember that. George Sloan signed up. William signed up. Mike signed up. Could you please explain what Connect Boss does? Connect Boss is, okay, I love this. Go to Jack Hopman website and click on this. Okay, I only allow text and email, but this is basically what it is. You can show a widget on a website, and I used to have, and I still have, but I do it a little bit different, a form of the website, and almost never got a response. And since I have that Connect Boss, that widget, I get 5 to 10 responses each day. It's incredible.
And
So
I call it the Instant Connect tool because nobody's going to remember Connect Boss, but when I call it the Instant Connect tool because that's what it does, is it helps people instantly connect with people on your client's website. And so that's what I call it, the Instant Connect tool.
okay, Tyron, send me an email, okay? Tyron, send me an email. If you need the money for food, I don't want you to sign up to pay. Okay? I don't want that. Okay? I don't need
Okay,
that.
okay, Jack, I'm gonna have to sign off because it's after
Okay.
6 already. So
Okay. So thanks everybody. I will, if you guys want, you guys want the link? Where's anyone with this link? Viewer, copy. And I said, I really thank you for your time. When you sign up, go to this membership site. Where's the membership site? Okay, I will put it in the Google Doc, but actually it is, where's the membership site? I don't know, I forgot. Here, this is the membership site. And log in. You need to set your own password and get the webinar links. Okay? And with that said, I really thank you guys for your time, and hopefully we see you on the training this Friday. Thank you so much.